I would say, it's the Jew talk. You know what I'm saying? I would say it was the Jew talk. If anything, it got to be the Jew talk. Now I know what Poppy said, but I'm saying, Jay Rico, salute, Wax, what up? Madman, true story, what's up? Link is pinned, man. Y'all want to get up on this? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what we doing out here. Let's see what's going on. All right. This part right here is a part where he said, I need y'all as a tribe. You know what I'm saying? His reaction to Nori was interesting right here. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like a passive aggressive answer back. You feel me? You kind of like yo, you know what I'm saying? Like you talking about respecting me while they trying to take my kids and all that. I ain't know they was trying to take his kids. Check this out. You know what I'm saying? Or is he crazy? Because this was you know, big shout out to Kanye West, man. Big shout out to the man. Kanye. It's a real picture. You know what I'm saying? Madman or genius? Says Balenciaga in his mouth. But anyway, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? I think he a fucking genius. You know, if you ask me.
Respect you. To rise up and make sure.
Y'all know anything about that? Jamie Lee Curtis trying to take Kanye kids and all that. He said he need us as a tribe out here working against that. You can't take the man kids. You know what I'm saying? Salute Pamela, Mandoline, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Former, you already know. We up in this joint, man. Let's look at this. I think it's the Jew talk. To me, I think it's the Jew talk. I think that's what got this video taken down. You know what I'm saying? I hear what Hassan Campbell saying. He said he's blaming it on Nori. But let me tell you something. There's no more drink champs, y'all. There's only Revolt TV. There's no more drink champs. If you go type drink champs up right now, you're not going. I want one of y'all to go type up drink champs on the YouTube and tell me if you find that show. I'm gonna wait. Hit the like button.
That they don't take my children away from me, running this false, crazy narrative. Right. Because they could take my kids away. They could put me in.
And that ain't right.
Jail, and y'all sit up and say, well, I didn't say nothing out of respect.
Right. I mean, it's a seesaw, right?
That's a cold ass response right there. That shit is cold as fuck. He's like, yo, you know, Nori is explaining to him. He's like, out of respect for what's going on with your situation, I ain't gonna talk about that. And this is what he says.
With me.
What's up, Doug?
Hi. So, I think that people need to take like 3 steps back and know that like Kanye has a thought process, and Kanye, what frustrates me is at his core, Kanye is really like trying to solve humanity's problems. He's really trying to face like really rough battles and take on really big, I guess we could call them giants. And the problem with history and the problem with America is we don't like to look at the ugly stuff, and we don't like to do what you need to do to heal. And that's process. People need to be able to process what their reality is, what their experience is, and what people have a hard time with is allowing people's experience to be valid. So everything that Kanye says and does is a process of his experience, and it's valid to him. And he's trying to show us the world through his eyes. And people forget that he went through a horrific accident. Like he has a head injury and he has diagnosed episodes.
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
Said they striking this video down on YouTube. If you rewind back a little bit, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And salute to you. Thank you for the heads up because I need that. Pause. But if you rewind a little bit, I said I am playing with fire today. Yes. Red Wolf, salute. Salute, brother. Peace.
So Kanye ran for president. Kanye has tackled and tried to tackle a couple different
fam, I was gonna let her, you know me.
You get you what's your take on this? On the actual video being deleted and stuff like that. I ain't
a lot of y'all don't know, you know, born, military, retired. Yeah, no, just listen, right? I don't agree with it being deleted. Because see, it shows that what he was saying is actual fact.
Mm-hmm.
And me being a historian, it's the fact because you're telling the truth, regardless of what game's being played, who's a puppet, who's not a puppet. We know how the industry works. Those of us, original Twin City Breakers, rock this, that, and other, guys who've been in the rap or whatever, how we live, the drug game, whatever, right? Homie was telling the truth. I mean, I'm a quarter Jew. And my Jewish uncles in Brooklyn, they don't want you to call them Jewish. I call them Boulinese. And I don't want to disrupt this, nothing. No, man, they in control of the narrative on our soil.
The reason they had to take it down is because he's saying false information, and they could get sued. They could listen. They could get sued by George Floyd's family.
What are you talking about? Wait. Were you talking about false information about George Floyd?
He said that George Floyd died of a fentanyl overdose.
I don't care what he said about George Floyd. He's dead.
Now look, George Floyd wasn't no victim.
Okay, but that's the reason, though. They don't want to get sued because people are threatening to sue.
That's not the reason. I know about 20 different times that talk about George Floyd. He talked because he talked about Jews. I'm telling you what they got for. I know who's controlling the industry and how they seek their way in. And when I was in the early stages, in the 70s and late 70s, early of hip hop. And everything else, whether the Federal Reserve, the apartment buildings in New York, the banks, everything. Come on.
Okay,
and
but
I'm
if you
retired military, so it's a lot more, and I'm not going to say nothing on here.
But if you watch the trial, and if you know how police are trained, you can't kneel on someone until they die while a crowd's recording it. And I'm not saying that he was a great guy at all.
Yeah, well,
but I watched the whole trial, and he was found guilty for murder.
I tell you what, let's get off of George Floyd for a second because that's
when I was overseas and when I learned that our police, some of our police have been trained by the Mossad, and the tactics that I learned in Krav Maga and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Tell them hold up.
To a real one.
Who the Mossad is first. You heard me?
That's an Israeli. You could say one of the top, like the CIA here.
Mm-hmm. Jews.
And
hold up.
Or the Kremlin, the KGB, all of that.
The information.
I think it's more than Duck. I think it's more than the George Floyd thing. I've seen what people said about that. I think it was. That's why I said what I said. But I think it's more about him speaking against the Jews.
Is.
That's it.
The moment we say something about them who support in the magazine, all of a sudden we get tense.
But my thing is they're using him as a person to get riled up, and they wait till he's in his swings in his up and downs, and that's when he gets all the attention. That's when he gets all the. They didn't support him when he was being humiliated by Pete Davidson. They didn't support his family and his blackness then. They didn't try to build him up then. They didn't support him when he was trying to run for president or when he was trying to build schools and take care of people. They only want to slander him when he's in one of his episodes, quote, quote, episodes, because I think Kanye's just trying to tackle really, really, really tough human conditions. And I think his heart's in the right place. But my issue is that they do this to him every time. They rile him up, they get him going, and then they shut him down. And it's wrong. I mean, they don't go.
You know what?
Usually they censor.
Hold up for 1 second, right? I want to take, because they most likely going to try to strike me for this video. And everybody, I was just talking about this before I started doing the video, right? They probably, and I don't know how many, like.
Exactly. We're on still.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is we going to just listen to what he's saying and give a little bit of dialogue on it, but less conspiracy, because I might be able to fly under the radar with the video. You know what I'm saying? But the fact is that I don't want to take another strike right now. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty for the channel. You feel me?
Exactly.
So I'm gonna play about 14 seconds of what he's saying, then I'm gonna stop it.
Well, but can I say one thing?
Right.
They can try to make him look crazy all they want. Kanye is not crazy. If Kanye was crazy, he couldn't maintain. He wouldn't be able to maintain. Kanye's brilliant, and he has trauma. He has head trauma, and this is how it manifests, and his thought process, and people pick and choose when to target Kanye. And if you would look at him consistently, he's not crazy. Kanye's just emotional, he's passionate, and his thought process is he's a genius. But he's not like your everyday.
He's not being a good industry puppet.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think so either. Okay, well, he got this part right here where I want to let y'all hear. This is about. I'll let you hear. I'll just let you hear and see what you say.
Still be with me.
Oh shit, Mustang said he got Kardashian trauma. You know what? I just looked at Lamar Odom's interview with Shay Shay. We'll talk about that later.
Looking in. It's the inside looking out. I feel like that's very important to you, for you to be as your children.
Talking about Kardashian trauma. Ooh, baby. Talking about running for president and shit. Hey, let me just tell you this, right? I think that, when you speak about Kardashian trauma, I you know what I look at? I look at look at this nigga. This motherfucker came out better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this nigga was prepared for it. He was already crazy. His crazy matched whatever the fuck they had going on over there. He's simply saying, don't separate me from my kids now. The fucking party's up. And you have to give him accountability for choosing that. He chose that. Kim was married, had a husband when him and her started dating, and she divorced. She left her husband for Kanye. And they chose this path. So he knew what he was getting into. And if he didn't, then that's why he separated himself. But yeah, his kids, he's a great dad. He includes his kids.
To normal people in the streets and the suburbs.
So you saying he deserved that?
No, but I'm saying that he chose it.
What I'm saying, okay. All right. Hold on.
He knew that Kim Kardashian was in the public eye, that he knew who he was dealing with, and he chose it.
Okay, but look at this. All right, fine. I chose you. But we talking about kids. He's talking about celebrities, known celebrities, you know what I'm saying, that's speaking out against him and, trying to get his kids taken away from him. That's what he's talking about. I think that him and Kim's relationship is fine. But, you know what I mean? Like, when it comes down to power, we talking about power now. Children is the power now. You know what I'm saying? It's the power.
But nobody stood up for him when Pete was putting his kid's name on them, tattooing them. Nobody was standing up for him when he was driving around with his kids on their lap. They were all about letting Pete steal his family. And so it
those are feelings based on somebody
that
who was
nobody stood up for him.
Here's a link. Anybody want to step up to the plate? You know what I'm saying? Duck Goose making some solid points. You know what I'm saying? Red Wolf, y'all not ready for my brother right here. See, we know surface shit, but then you got some people that dig and they know some truths that you need to. You know what I mean? I would like y'all to go subscribe to my brother's channel. Tell him what your channel is. You heard me, Web?
It's James Brunch, aka Jim Red Wolf. My great grandmother and my great uncles named me that. And the James is synonymous to the top chicken soup. Right? And I'm about that life. I was raised by my elders.
What you say, bro?
Economy is based in steep and green. It don't matter how they want to label it. It's part of it. He was right.
Yeah, it's going in and out. I think it's really StreamYard, Mimi. I think it's the StreamYard that's doing that to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Against audio, do that, and you know what I mean. It's a delay. Hit that like button, like Miss Benzo said. You know what I'm saying?
If you believe, like Mimi said, they keep trying to trigger him because if they can get him unhinged or they can get him emotional, then they can say that he's not credible, and they can say,
who you think who's put the media? Or I think there's a lot of if you look at the interview from the beginning, there's a lot of respect between Nori. I think Nori knows. Nori and Kanye have a way where they could talk.
Yeah, there's a lot of lag here, but I want to address something. On my channel, I teach history, and I give other side of the views, and that's why I love what Madman do. And sister, I hear you, but I can tell you like this: coming from a liberal background when I grew up to a conservative ideology based on the Republicans who ran the country, who are Negroes. Listen to me. I know constitutional history, and I know constitutional law, and I know the laws for this fake land we living in right now by U.S. corporation. 12 years of law school. Let me help you. You're coming from a liberal perspective. I'm not going to do that. Not everything is happy on every side because people have been deluded and educated to be such. The brothers sharing this thing, First Amendment. It don't matter whether it's 3 steps or not. It's allowing people to see, regardless of the blame game, because we see the in woke that ain't got nothing to do with awakening.
But tell him what the First Amendment.
Tell him what he thinks based upon what he's lived. The truth or I, and me being part of the hip hop game when it started. All right.
You can hear me.
He's expressing the freedom of speech. Home of the free, or the brave, and the land of the free. Yeah, fam.
So I guess I'm naive in politics.
No.
I'm coming from a position of spirituality, and I believe so. Lani said it's all demons. I believe that everything works towards the greatest good and balances spiritually. So I believe just like they say they're triggering him, he's triggering something in people as well. And from my belief system, a demonic entity or the opposition can do anything it wants to and has, but what it can't do is stop the balancing and the natural cycles of life. And so the demons are only working against people who are against God and against nature. They're not working on people who are for God. And so if your heart's in the right place and you're doing, if God's mission for Kanye is to speak, it doesn't matter if they delete his videos. Kanye is going to trigger whoever he's supposed to trigger spiritually or awaken spiritually, or the people will get who understand Kanye will get the message, and the people who were never meant to get it will never get it. This is a culling cycle in humanity, and people will get it or they won't. You're either going to make it or you won't. Kanye is for this side. Kanye is for God, even though he triggers people. Kanye's heart is pure, and he has. Sorry.
No, you good. You good. Let me just deal with this troll fucker real quick.
Hold on. So hold up. So when a black man was telling you about his problems with a certain group of people, you think it's like trickery?
Explain further.
I'm saying everything he pointed out in that interview told you his problem with a certain group of people, and the only person who spoke bad about it was media. Nobody felt a certain way. It's only media. That's not strange to you?
Media is the Jews that he was talking about. Am I correct?
He couldn't even wear a red hat. He had to wear a black one.
And after the brothers speak, I'm address something very important, so others will know.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah,
I'm saying, yo, he couldn't wear he couldn't even wear a hat to represent the president that he wants. He couldn't wear that, bro.
I love when people.
I'm saying, yo, black man, tell me, if he started saying nigga and fuck black people up there, will black people feel a certain way? Nah, right? All he said was, yo, bro, the Jews, they doing me dirty, bro. I went to the bank and the Jews did me dirty. And hello, like nobody's saying, yo, he said he couldn't see his kids, bro. A black man said he couldn't see his kids. Nobody's gonna say nothing? Hello? I'm asking the internet, bro. A black man.
I'm saying, like, you think that black people are protecting Jews? Jewish?
Salute.
Hold on. I believe that black people are overly oppressed by Jews. Not white people, by Jews. Since the dawn of time. Since the day of Africa.
I'm going on mute.
Who got more power in Africa, black people or Jews? In America, who got more power, black people or Jews?
Okay, and out here, who got more power, black people or Venezuelans?
Right about now, if you go to shelters, Venezuelans. You tell me, can a black person get into a shelter right now? No. And thank you.
Yo, the phone is putting me out. Yo, all right, let me go this out real quick. I'm going to be quick with this and the answer, right? This. I know the etymology of the word God. Let me say this. I know so many other things that I'm not going to do on my brother Chef about listening to this and gathering concepts, right, based on the ideology that we believe. I love what my brother just said. All right. I don't even turn black. I was raised with my grandma, great-grandma, great-granduncle, so I would have got my ass kicked for saying that word black. So, sister girl, you're talking a lot of Christian ideology, right? Well, King James, before Christianity exists, came to the land in the 1500s. He was here for 5 years before he went back with murder. And in 75 years, the Bible, that it didn't exist. It was a bibliography. It was in society. That means that God came back to this land. It's slowly manipulated by the Masonic order. I'm talking about the people who are on the land changing history on a weekly basis. So if you're going to draw on things, really short to your point, if you believe in order, which is established in we say Hawa in our language, right, then you're going to act accordingly. So if you're acting on spewing a lot of rhetoric without somebody checking it, you're doing exactly what I said before, which is very liberal ideology about woke and has nothing to do with it. It's not the brothers, all he's doing is where he's been at, what he's been through, and you have not been there nor been through it. Your opinion is baseless when you want to something as a crusader is what's happened, whether it's time and time again by the hands of these individuals.
Yeah, I'm not Christian. I'm actually speaking off Islam. I'm going off Islam
Either
teachings.
one, the Vatican,
I'm
it don't matter.
saying, but for a second, he was talking about the Jews. For 1 second, for one moment, he was talking about the oppression of Jews against black people. And y'all just gonna not like, y'all don't care? Yo,
Nah,
bro, every
nah,
job
we
you
care.
ever been to, sorry, every job you ever been to, there's a Jew in charge. Sorry. I'm sorry that you don't get that part. Sorry. Homie, yo, I'm sorry, man. Every contract that every rapper have ever signed into, some way, somehow, a Jew is involved.
Damn
And
right.
you sorry if that's not important to you, bro. They're yo. Are the Jews a guest in the house of hip hop? Can I ask that question?
Ooh, I don't know what
I
that means.
agree with Monique. I think that the universal law cannot be stopped. I don't think that you can stop the natural cycles, and we're just in a human cycle.
Your sweetheart. Are the Jews a guest in the house of hip hop? Sweetheart, you tell me. Are the Jews the Jews?
Are they guests in the house
Uh-huh.
of hip hop?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lanice, pull up.
I would say yes because Madonna claims to be a Jew and she's a guest in there.
I'm saying, like, the people who built the house, like the Jews,
Not
remember,
the
they
whore.
built the house. Are they guests? They built it. You heard?
Oh,
They,
so you're
they
saying if
put the
they own
money
the
up.
house, then are they
You
guests at it or the
trying to
owners?
say the Jews own RCA? That's what
Yes, yes. You know how I know they own RCA? Who are on the board of directors of RCA? Can you tell me? Can you tell me their religious beliefs?
Oh, they're Jews.
So they just don't believe Jesus was crucified. The only difference between Christianity, Islam, and Jews is Jesus. They all
No,
believe
no,
in a
no.
different
Hold on, hold
Jesus.
on, hold on, hold on. Whoa.
Before Jesus, their story's all the same.
No. They know that Jesus was crucified. They don't believe him to be the Messiah. Slow down.
Now we're getting into religion when it's about Kanye having the First Amendment right.
Okay, hold on. It's about religion because he was trying to tell you that you are
I
the
know, but what I'm saying is the
people.
fact that
You are the original people, and
it's
you're
the
getting
first,
washed
right? We are.
away. You're
But
getting washed away from the
calm down.
fabric of
Calm
society.
down. Calm down, everybody.
But the thing is your First Right Amendment or your right to speak
Right.
means on your own platform
But
that
the
you own.
topic,
It doesn't mean
Honey,
that
he
you can do that
couldn't
on
wear a red
some
hat.
platforms.
He couldn't wear a red hat. His hat is black. Not because the color of his skin is black. It's because he couldn't wear a red hat on television. Look, honey, it should be red, right? Remember, make America great again. Doesn't he have a right to say that? He's a black man in America. He doesn't have a right to say that.
He just has to get his own platforms. He has to pay. It has to
He
be his
has his own
business and his
platform,
name.
sweetheart. You wear his shoes. He could tell you. I mean, why do you believe his shoes are red?
I'm not. I'm a Kanye supporter. I voted for Kanye, so I'm not fighting with Kanye. I'm just trying. I'm trying for him not to be the scapegoat
You're
and
not
him
fighting.
not to be the next martyr.
Hold on.
Lose.
You said you're not fighting against him. Hold up. I'm saying
not against Kanye.
he's fighting against Jews. Are you fighting against Jews?
I would definitely fight against Jews if they tried to murder Kanye and take his kids.
I mean, they try to take his money. Are you not?
Well, am I what?
Are you not a imagine the Jews, imagine the bank. Imagine the bank decided to take your 100,000 million, whatever gazillion you have in the bank. Imagine they tried to. Would you be on his side at that moment?
If we're talking about me, they have actually taken everything from me. I'm not Kanye on a platform being deleted. They've already deleted me and my books and everything I say, and they've taken all my money. And you see, I'm still on a platform talking. For me, it's not about money. It's about your mission in life, and you're gonna accomplish it or you're not. Kanye's gonna accomplish his mission with or without Drink Champs. He's going to continue to be Kanye every day.
You think it's fair what the Jews are doing to black people? Can I ask you that? Hold on. Let me ask you something. Do you like Planned Parenthood?
Yes.
I'm almost about
Like,
to kick you
oh,
off.
you do now.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
can
hey,
I?
hey, hey,
Hold on,
nigga,
hold
yo,
on, hold
yo,
on.
no,
Let
no,
her
no,
give.
no, 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 no. I'm almost about to kick you off. I'm just letting you know. But go ahead.
Hold on, but why would you kick me off when she believes in the right to abortion? She's a woman.
I absolutely agree with the right to abortion. I don't think anybody has the right to tell a female what to do with her body. And there needs to be safe places for women to get abortions. We're not, in times where women have to die because they don't want to have a baby. They
Do
shouldn't have
you
to die.
do you believe in forceful abortion?
Forced abortion.
Yes.
What would a forced abortion scenario be?
Like in a sense, like there's too many of a certain type of people. Like let's say there was like let's say a whole family of violent people had inbred children. Do you believe they should be aborted?
Yeah, I definitely would abort inbred children. If you gave me the choice, I would abort. I would. I wouldn't. I would make a lot of choices for
But
people. That's why I'm not God, because
honey, you're
I
going
would
too
make
fast.
decisions.
Hold on. But you
Yo,
don't feel
yo, yo,
that
all
way.
right, I hear y'all, but Ace Rivera, bro, check it out. I know we the original people. Relax, bro.
Hold up. So hold up. But you don't feel that way when they are inbred Jewish children. You don't feel that way.
Well, I'm not a doctor, and I didn't go to school to abort people's children. That's not my mission in life. That's someone else's mission.
I'm saying, but there's more black people getting killed than inbred Jewish children. And
Well,
and that's nasty, right? That's like
Nigga, what the fuck
yeah,
does
I'm not
that
sure
have to
where
do?
this is
Bruh,
going, because you're never going to be
bruh.
able to take away someone's right to give birth or not give birth, and
what
that's
what I'm trying to get across is, bro, like Jewish people get to see their children all the time, and that black man was asking to see 4 of his kids, and nobody cared.
Goofy ass. What the fuck does that got to do with anything? Why don't you just shut the fuck up? All right, calm down. Yo, listen, take your medicine, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, Venezuela.
Jewish people hate black people. He told you on television one time, and you
Hey,
don't care.
it's not. It's not.
let her
It's
finish her point, man. And
Yo,
yeah.
the
word.
brother wanted to make his point. You know what I'm saying? His mic is a little bit. We need to be able to hear what he's saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need to hear what she's saying, and you sound like a fucking trumpet. All right, that's the truth. Piece of shit.
You don't care because you're a Muslim. You don't care about black people.
You know what? I'm getting ready. This nigga's annoying. Fucking
the
piece.
thing that people think is that it's going to be some like community choice. It wouldn't matter if Kanye was against 50 million people. If God wants his message to get to somebody, it will. You're not going to stop the plan or the nature of how this is all going to start and
Wale,
finish.
my salam, brother. Yo, fatty ass. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah, my bad. Excuse my language, niggas. My boy Trap House Kitchen in the
Yeah, well,
building.
make them off the wrong. Lock mine out. Yeah.
Hey, Trap. He's a name brand troll, man. He don't do nothing but eat dick on the internet all day. You know what I'm saying? This is what he does. But he does have a point
Yeah.
about he has a lot of good points, I think. One of the best points is this
Yeah,
whole
and let him continue with his stupid ass self.
no, he made some good points, even though I don't like the way he look and sound. You know what I'm saying? The nigga sound like a fucking trumpet. He's around. Yo, you can pull back up, man, but you know, yeah. I was talking about this fucking Venezuela dude. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, listen to this. Venezuela trap is like Venezuela is like what's that dude name with the glasses and shit? One of the X-Men They be like, "Fume, that shit come out his eyeballs and all that." What's that name? Cyclops. He like Cyclops with the glasses off. This motherfucker just
Cyclops.
with the glasses off.
That nigga, yeah.
He need
Cyclops.
the glasses. He need the glasses, man. That nigga need like obedience school or something. I don't know what the fuck that nigga need. He needs something. He's a yeah, you right, Trap. He's just an overload of fucking, you know. But you know what? The one thing I can tell you for sure though, we have a special place for this motherfucker around here. He's a base head. You know what I'm saying? Look, just look at it. You see what that thing is? That ticket thing running across the back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck he is.
yeah, he's a base head. You know what I'm saying? He's out of here though. We got rid of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was about to kick him.
My bad, Brad.
I was about to kick him myself.
This guy here, Kanye, man, is a very, very difficult motherfucker to try to figure out. It's better not to figure nobody out. It's better to just watch the moves. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. It says, let me see what the comments say. Comments say, Mimi says, said, DBN, for real. I sure hope he had a plan in place. VR the show says, damn, black people are enslaved by Jews, but they happy with Gucci change. That's hard. That one hit heavy. El Talibando says, salute to Mac, salute to the chat. Great grandson, we build.
That's straight up. That's real.
Do you remember that like button? Michael's in the building. You know what I'm saying? And you have to say Michael's whole name, man. No, he has a water purification center in the DR. Hey, in the comments, what do y'all think about Kanye running for president?
Somebody get it fucked up.
Trump could do it. He could do it.
I'll vote, motherfucker. What you vote for Kanye? Let me throw a poll up there. Pause. Let me throw a poll. Would you vote for Kanye? Hit that like poll up. Let me see. There's like 47 likes. Y'all hit that like button, man. Don't be a puto all your whole life. Hold up, let me address these motherfuckers. Don't be a puto.
We got 90 people in and only 40 likes. Get them likes up. Let's get them likes up.
All right, here we go. Grab with the likes, man.
All right, it's up. Hit it.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Wait a minute. It's illegal to collect tap water in America?
No, rainwater.
Rainwater.
Unless you're from a tribe and you're living on a tribe or a reservation, that's the only way you're able to do that.
I can collect it.
Are you a native? Red Wolf? Are you a native?
You know, I have my CIB card, so I'm indigenous.
Now,
my father was Chickasaw. My mother was the Sasagi, speaking so-called Cherokee. That's what we use here. And we have Dutch that married into our family.
That's right.
You got you know what it is? You got your something.
Why you think his name is Red Wolf?
hey, you got something playing in the background. So cut it, whatever you got playing in the background, and then we'll be able to hear your mic better. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Yeah, somebody's got something playing in the background, not me, brother.
Oh, that might be live.
Yeah, somebody needs to cut that.
Oh yeah, that's live. That's live. Live, cut it off in the back. Oh.
But I teach history.
I think they choose to call Kanye crazy though. I feel like there's a cop out. Why you so quick to call this man crazy? Hit that like button, you puto. Matter of fact, I'm gonna
Puto
drop
pendejo.
Pendejo. Culo.
That's how they want to
Culo.
identify us. We all crazy.
And
We the criminals
I
are
have a
crazy.
Spanish bloodline, obviously.
Kanye should not be stifled. This proves that Kanye was right in his assessments regarding. Hold up. It says Kanye should not be stifled. This proves that Kanye was right in his assessments regarding the powers that be who run every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? He said it's like a movie where you realize where you just wake up and you like, wait a minute. Everything I'm being controlled. Everything is I can't say shit. I can't do nothing.
Real quick.
Real talk.
When they said Bush don't like blacks. Wow, very excellent point. Guess
That's
what?
true.
Yeah, everybody that know me know I'm a whole conservative, right?
He's doing more than OJ did.
Check it out. I done fought my whole family about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. But you know what? The cop is always to make somebody seem like they crazy, right? Or racist.
You're right.
Especially against your own people. That's a new low.
Yeah, they like to slap that label on us all the time.
I was on the nigga.
Any black person that stands up for black people, you know what I'm saying? In the
I
real
sat down and had dinner with Bush and got up and walked away from the table.
Oh, say that again? Say that again?
I sit down in the military at a dinner, being one of yeah, check it out, because you're lagging. And I guess I am too. But when I sat down at the table with Bush in the military, I got up and left.
Copy. Hold up a second. This nigga Venezuela came back. Let me just see something. Yo, what you got?
Let me ask you, like, the jail that you went to, was it owned by a Jewish man?
All right, you had your chance. Your 5 minutes of fame is up, pussy. Okay, look. You know what? I'm gonna entertain you for a second. Hold on for a second, y'all.
Was the private jail that you went to, was it owned by a Jewish man?
Okay, check it out. What jail are you talking about?
You tell me what jail. Pull it up. Pull up the owner of the jail that you went to.
Motherfucker, what about the jail you escaped from in Venezuela?
Doesn't matter. It was owned by Venezuela.
What about the people that's eating garbage in Venezuela?
Tell me this.
What about that? No. You're talking too loud. What about why are you not fucking fighting for the people eating in the garbage?
Why are you not fighting against your oppressor?
Okay, good night. All right. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's like running a marathon.
Motherfuckers eating garbage in Venezuela. Do you want me to show you the video? I got the footage. Hold up. You know what? I seen your moms out there and everybody. Watch. I got the video of your family eating garbage. Do you want me to show the people that your family eating garbage, nigga, out the garbage? One of the motherfuckers had a fucking fork and a styrofoam cup, like a whole plate. Like this nigga was like plating the shit. You talking about the jail I was in? Look up Rikers Island, bitch. All right, look up Rikers Island. All right, let's look up Rikers Island, right? Stop acting like what he's saying is so smart. It's mad dumb. Man, yeah, I would agree. But look, let me just show you something, right? I know how to do my homework. Check this out. Let me see. Rikers Island. Owner. Let me see. Rikers Island owner. All right, who owns it? Oh, New York City. New York City is Jewish. You fucking goof. We understand what you're saying, you dickhead. We understand. But what does it have to do with this magnificent interview?
So some of the stuff, I'm the first person that's saying it. or Candace Owens is the first person.
We're agreeing with what Kanye is saying. This is what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck with nobody else's opinion is out there. We're agreeing. We're saying that there's some shit going on. I like Candace Owens. You know what I mean? Like, I believe that it was a brave move for her to step up and speak the way she spoke, knowing that you motherfuckers gonna call people Uncle Toms and all type of shit, not knowing that Uncle Tom is actually the fucking hero in the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, Uncle Tom wasn't a sellout. You know, you motherfucking niggas is the sellouts. That's who the real sellouts is. The sellouts is you motherfuckers that talk all of that selling coke shit in your rap. That is cool to fucking take drugs. I mean, I'll shake my ass to some of this music. You know what I'm saying? But the fact is that if you can't see that there's obvious problems in play, like this man is saying that you are controlled by this fucking particular group of media. You know what I mean? You can't say what you want. You can't really do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And as a super rich motherfucker, he's coming to this realization. You know what I'm saying? Again, and presenting it to us. He's saying that he don't want his kids taken just because the bitch that he used to fuck with is super filthy rich. This is what he's saying. This is the picture that he has. This is the picture that he wants y'all to see. This is the picture that Kanye West wants y'all to look at. Look at this. Let me show you something. All right? Madman or genius. This is Kanye, y'all. Look. Look at real closely. It's Kanye.
So I have a question.
This shit is bizarre. Where is that, Duck?
So are we, because if we want him with his kids, then we want him to have a healthy relationship with his ex-wife. And if we're for community, we're for looking at every angle in this. So you would think that we would be supportive of him and Kim instead of trying to separate them and make it harder for them to co-parent. So I get confused when people turn on Kim because she's out here trying to get people out of jail. She's out here being a humanitarian too. And I know that I'm not condoning anything that she's done, but it confuses me that people don't try to help him with his family.
Wait a minute. I believe from what I've been
saying. You know what? I'm not no chauvinist, but that sounds very feminist.
Now, let me just say this. I feel like they've been doing a good job of co-parenting. I feel like his issue is not her. His issue is the other people that's powers around her that's trying to, you know, take his motherfucking kids from him. You know what I'm saying? So it's bigger than Kim. Nobody's really attacking Kim. Nobody's saying anything about Kim.
And Candace Owens leaked an audio of her the day after she did the White Lives Matter shirt. She turned around and slandered Kim on her podcast. So what's her agenda to turn around and slander his wife, his ex-wife, the next day after being supportive?
Let's look at it like this. Let's look at it like this, right? Kanye's first, his demeanor and his approach to the whole situation was this. When the media came to Kanye, everything that I've seen, he says that we have a good relationship in co-parenting and XYZ, right? Like he covers it that way. So if something is changing now and the gloves is coming off, there's some things that we don't know about. Come on. There's something that's going on that we don't know about, or why would she do that? Are you saying that that's a cutthroat move to Kim or a cutthroat move to Kanye?
No, I was saying that was a cutthroat move of Candace because she used Kanye. She used Kanye's genius and his platform, and she got on the Kanye swing and then turned around. And now her husband's selling him some platform. She's just doing what everyone else does to Kanye, using him for content. And
so you don't think that Kanye's on that play? You don't think Kanye co-signed it and probably sent her? I'm just saying.
That's my question. Is it Kanye setting up Kim? Are they setting each other up and we're all stuck in the middle of their
No, I don't know.
Divorce, or do we support them as a unit? Because
this is what Nori said. Nori said, I'll jump in the middle of your problem, and then next week y'all make up.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm stuck with the the damage. You understand what I'm saying, Lanise? Like, you know how you get in the middle of somebody's shit? You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
no, Kanye is literally retarded. What are you talking about, dude? Bow, 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 bow. Got you.
What she was stating is a lie. I think it's based on your feelings. She has not once did that, which you alluded to.
Not
once.
Sorry?
What? She did not do what you stated. Nowhere.
Leak the audio?
There's no link. It's all right there on Google and DuckDuckGo for the Chinese website.
Sorry?
Everybody out there, y'all can Google it.
Hold up. Okay.
I'm confused. I'm not even sure.
Candace Owens sliding Kanye West?
No, she didn't slide Kanye West. She leaked an audio of Kim Kardashian on her podcast.
Kim, okay, because I missed that part because it was so much.
Yeah, sorry, I was confused too. Yeah, it just confused me because the next day after being all supportive of Kanye, she turned around and leaked an audio of Kim and did a whole podcast on Kim. And so I just want to know, like, what's the end goal with, are we working for them to be, co-parenting and healthy, or is one of them?
I'm hearing you 3 times. I'm listening.
All right, check this out. We about to shut this down. But
wait, can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
One thing I need to say, and this sums up the whole conversation. What happens is, a long time ago saying is, when you lie with dogs, you get fleas.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. We wasn't there lying in the bed with them. They did what they did to make these situations and these churn. And, they got to lie with whatever comes the consequence. You know what I'm saying? That's just basically it. When you lie with dogs, you get fleas. Be careful what you wish for. He got exactly what he wanted.
Thank you. That's what I would say. Yep, that's exactly how.
How often do you have people at your window or door taking pictures of provoking?
Right.
It's the system, and the only thing he's doing is he's exposing the system.
Yeah. Yep.
What's the problem with that?
Ain't no problem with that shit. He can expose the system. I'm talking about him lying with. That's what created the problem.
Many jazz singers, even those who have been murdered, have exposed the system that is manipulated and controlled our people's minds by children. Everybody out here doing something they probably not supposed to be doing. So I don't care. He's been said the part that was important, and the capacity that he's in, being a billionaire in the music industry and going against the grain.
Hold up. Last thing I heard was lie with dogs and get fleas. Who's the dog?
What?
Who's the dog?
You already know who the dog is.
No, I just heard that last part.
Yeah.
Lie with dogs and get fleas.
Kardashians.
Exactly. You get lie with dogs, you get fleas. That's what happens.
Well, I'm just saying, who's the dog? Are you saying Kim Kardashian is in fact a dog? Or she's dog?
And I'm doing this with all due respect to you, man. I'm not.
No, Red, you good? I'm talking a lot.
What?
Yeah, I know. I just had to do that for her, but I could have went in.
What happened?
You know what I'm saying? Why would dogs get fleas?
Yeah, that's what you got a choice who you fuck and who you lay with and make babies with and shit like that. You lie with who you lay with, and this is what you get. That's the product. That's what happens.
Especially when two dogs lay down, they don't know they dogs.
Exactly. You making all kind of noises. So it is what it is. They at the end of the day, we ain't really involved. This is their shit. You know what I'm saying? He's just putting us up on some real exposure of, like he said, the system. But at the end of the day, you go to bed, you go to sleep. We don't lie with these motherfuckers. These they problems. What are you eating over there, Captain Crunch?
There's a lot of black conservatives. Why they make it seem like all black people's Democrats? Hit that like button, y'all. Why you make it seem like all black people's Democrats?
You know what? Because maybe at one point in time, that's all we had to go to. It was just the red party.
The majority of us are first generation born up north. Are y'all aware?
Yeah, he's right about that.
And if you are in your 20s, you might be second generation born up north. The majority of people came from the west, midwest, and the south.
Mm-hmm.
Back and the Caribbean. Other problems about ancestors of people.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at the comments here. Let me see if they struck this dude's channel yet. That way I know if I should take my video down.
And to keep this up or get rid of it.
That shit's still up.
What? And Red Wolf in my ancestors' language is home of the show.
Oh, what?
For those who want to know. Yeah.
Dirty Kenzo, salute. John Shaft, salute. Democrats bamboozled to be a black Democrat. Oh, baby, talking now. We about to get struck tonight, baby. Y'all ain't gonna see no Madman channel tomorrow. It said Trump born. This is what A said. My nigga A said 2024. All right. Dirty Kenzo said run the likes up. Vote for Kenzo. Murph 24.
Hey, Matt, you have to make your way out here to Arizona, fam.
Oh, I've been out there a few times.
I'm talking about coming hang out with me and the fellas, go shooting the whole thing, man.
I'll come fuck with you. I'm gonna be out in the Midwest soon.
You're welcome, man.
Hell yeah, I'll come by and check you out. I'll sit around your motherfucker ass all day and just soak up game.
Yeah, my kids just got back from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico going through it.
Now look what
For sure.
Cuba, salute. Cubita.
Yo, like I said, fellas, no need.
Let me tell you something. Look, 2024, Yeezy's won in the White House. Let me tell you something. It could never go bad for him because no matter what, even if he just released a product that year, he's gonna get $1 billion. I don't know. Salute. It said, I think Kanye said a whole lot, and some people don't like opinions very strong.
Yo, right now the polls at 50-50. God damn, that's what I'm talking about. We having some influence here.
Word? It's 53% now. Go ahead and get your vote on. Hit the like button. Would you vote for Kanye? 50%, 52, 53, 51, 53. 50%. Come on, get your vote on. 50-50. 94 votes, 96 votes. Keep going.
Yahweh means, the actual word for it is Hava, and it means light.
The Republican Alternative
Now
2020.
you say Kichi Manitou or Kichi Manitou or Hatana. Then you closer.
51%, 97 votes. 98 votes. Come on, you putos could do it. Let's go. Let's get 100 votes so we can see, we can get real. I'm gonna tell you like this, right? If you could get 100 votes, that can replace 1 million votes. Then you know that 500,000 people would vote for this motherfucker. We need 2 more votes. Would you vote for him? Yes or no? Out of 1 million votes,
51-49.
510,000 people said yes to Kanye. That make him the president? Not necessarily. You have to look at the electoral vote.
Most of our people in support they own in the first place, they become too ignorant.
This is my opinion. I'm sitting with Kanye all day. Y'all can read the rest.
I'm not sitting with him if he brings Marilyn Manson. That dude blew a hawked a loogie on a kid's face.
He wasn't bringing.
Now, let me just tell you this. I would let y'all know this now, right?
But some of y'all today bring uncle for worse, 100 times worse than Madman. So,
PC said, "How can you have true story by your name?" That's why I be asking myself sometimes too. I know I'm not always gonna, rub everybody the way they want to be rubbed. But as long as you know that these nuts is available for your mouth, you know what I'm saying, you should be okay. Shoot that motherfucker. Talking about I ain't true story.
Heavy
Look,
on the pause.
ain't true story. I just fucking timed your dumb ass out. I ain't mean to call you a dumb ass. Yo silly ass, all right? Sorry, I'll take dumb back. But you silly as fuck, nigga. I don't even shoot my gun off that much. I'm eating a whole bowl.
Heavy on what?
Pause. Anyway.
Yo, how about this chemically lobotomized and chemically handicapped? You know what I'm saying?
What's this? Hold on.
5347. Woo! Waking up.
5347. Man. Go ahead, get your vote on, hit the like button. I'm not actually shooting somebody. I mean, when I do like that, it's just putting them on timeout. No.
But I hate the mic because it's a control problem. It's a control issue.
All right, check it out. Let me ask you something since you're so smart, right? And you're asking me who I'm shooting, right? If you're an MC and there's a device they give you, right? Right? They give you a device and you rock it. So when they say, okay, they might say you're rocking the what? What's the word? You're rocking the what?
Right on, Mikey. Yeah.
Hold up for a second, right? You're rocking the what? Let me see how much you know this show. Look, got up out of here. Look, 84. Go ahead and vote for the regular. Yeah, there we go. We got another vote. 54% waking up. You're rocking the what? Get in the comments, y'all. Tell me what you're rocking. Let me see how much you know the show.
Yeah.
Tell me. Get in the comments. No, get the hell out of here. No, Mike. You're rocking the Michael. You can't listen. You're not. Let me just explain to y'all right now. Look, capital letters. No, Mike. You can't no mics this way neither. No mix, no mics, no none of that around here. Don't ask me what I'm trying to do. I do whatever I want to do, bro. Go ahead and do what you want to do. You, whatever your name is, who I'm shooting. You. I shot you. Did I shoot you yet? Hold up, let me put you. Now I shot you. My bad. All that talking didn't even shoot you. Okay, out of 100 people, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, brother. Just pause. Right?
Word.
Out of 119 people, 550,000 Americans out of 1 million, will vote for Kanye West. Give it up for the conservatives. The rest of y'all woke motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Good luck to y'all. Where's Venezuela? I want to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? By eating some garbage. Yeah. I caught Venezuela fucking great grandmother. Like that bitch is old as motherfucker. Looking for it. Talking about she eating tomato. Yo, mommy, listen, we ain't gotta do that. She said they're soft, papito.
I prefer to have a Cuban sandwich myself. On Sunday.
Yeah, I'm gonna celebrate by eating
I've been to
garbage.
Venezuela.
Venezuela, pull up. I know you're in the bushes watching, you little culo.
I got some beautiful people in Venezuela.
My nigga Waxito AP up in the building. 560,000 Americans would have voted for Kanye because they understand the fucking game. It's to be sold and not always told. And Kanye West is telling a lot. But I'm gonna tell you this: Venezuela, Bullets Gotti, same type of motherfuckers. I don't know what that got to do with anything, but I'm telling you, I'm telling the truth. Hit the like button, y'all. All right, we got 128 votes now. It says 570,000 Americans. Americans like you. See, let me tell you something. Kanye said something real dope when he said stop saying the word not and can't. The two most powerful words that you can say is I am. Right? I'm going to give you something. Let's say if you're tired. Like right now, I could be tired. You know what I'm saying? And I will say, I need some rest because I should be getting some rest. I should go to sleep, but not my mind. My mind be like, you're not tired. You know what I'm saying? And I go to a whole different zone. All you have to do is tell yourself something, and you're automatically going to do it. But you got to condition yourself to understand that that is a power. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you give your power away by adding negative emotions and words. So that's what he was talking about by the English language and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You breathe existence into this negativity, my nigga, by using the words. Like that's why you think people say instead of I understand you, I overstand you. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's trying to kick knowledge. Nah, man, he's in good vibrations. He knows something. So, get some crystals around you or something. You know what I mean? You'll figure it out in a couple of years, But right now, like Kanye said some shit up in there, man. No wonder they take it down. No matter, they might even take my channel down. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop saying that because, like, I'm like breathe resistance to that, right? So let's say, fuck y'all.
Hey, tell them like this, brother. Your breath is your spirit, and you must learn how to breathe, strengthen your spirit.
That's the first thing I had to learn with meditation. I thought I was just going to fly off to the fucking heavens. Nah, you got to learn how to breathe. It took me months just to learn how to, learn how to breathe. Months with a T. Okay, hit that like on your way in. You know what I'm saying? Like Kuba said. I'm honored to have my brother Red Wolf up. Even though y'all couldn't hear everything my brother said, y'all know I don't fuck with no zeros. You know what I'm saying? So anybody
I'm
that
a
was
medicine man. I'm a medicine man. A real one.
I fuck with the real ones. You know what I'm saying? I'm the nigga that, like, if you get caught up and we get into a end of time situation and if all we got is us and the forest, I'm the nigga you want to be next to. If you want, you know what I'm saying? Red Wolf is a nigga that you want to be next to teach you how to do something. You know what I'm saying? To teach you how to survive and live. I'm gonna be the nigga that's gonna show you how to
I'll be coming looking for your ass.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to have people like that. And if you motherfuckers ain't thinking about getting property by now, and y'all motherfuckers in apartments and in these big ass cities
Hey,
sitting around, you know
it
what I'm
won't
saying?
get you a strike. It's empty. It's empty.
Nope.
And I have plenty of them.
Hey yo, go subscribe to my bro channel, man. That nigga is crazy with it. He not talking no bullshit. He talking some constitutional law, history. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. They already gonna get my channel. Don't. No, I'm gonna definitely cut that out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hot boy. I always try to
My apologies.
chase.
It was
Nah,
empty.
you
It was
go.
empty.
I always try to chase to the top, but I found out I was in the SB. You know I fucks with you, right? But you kind of lost me there.
Well, yeah, I'm a two-way guy
You know what I'm saying?
and historian.
Anyway, Mikey X F23, laugh out loud. Kanye smoking a blunt. Hopefully he's not passing it to anybody. You wanna know why? Because this is what I'm saying.
True.
A brother, listen, a brother like this, he needs his own blunt. Trust me, I'm gonna tell you. He needs his own blunt. Balenciaga, a brand you can trust. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely needs his own blunt.
Facts.
ASAP, no Rocky. Mm-mm-mm. Now, what are we talking about? Now, check this out. I do want to drop the link for my brother Michael. I want to see what Michael got to say about this. Anybody can hit the link. Hey, Marco, I got to talk to you. Because I called your ass, right, before I did this video. And I got confirmation sitting right here with me that I called you. And let me let y'all know something. I wasn't going to do no video about this, even though I was abreast. Even though I know more than Marco. You know, I'm way, you know, like, okay. When you think about Marco and then you think about me, I'm like light years ahead of everything. I know everything first, right? Marco's like more like a, you know, like Marco, you know? Okay? So Marco has thrown me a story before, and I did not grab the meat. I mean, the balls. Let the ball drop. So your man's in them, right? My brother, Marco Bambinius, tells me about this story. Now, I overslept. I was supposed to do this shit at 7:30. I get up, I go to my screen, it says video unavailable. Right? Nope, I'm not letting Marco up. I'm about to end the show. So the video was gone. And then I'm like, shit. So I'm calling your man off the hook. He would not pick up the phone. You know what I said? I predicted the reason why he didn't pick up the phone was because he was going to get a bottle of champagne, a blunt, and all type of shit. So when he finally do answer the phone, he can say, I told you this was the story. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, Marco Bambino. This show's almost over. Listen, we about to have a word from our sponsors, and I'm gonna show you how it goes down. For real, for real. You know what I mean? Excuse me, Red Wolves. Excuse me, Duck Duck. Duck Duck got you know what I mean? Like Duck Duck, I'm gonna tell y'all what I know, right? Duck Duck loves Kanye and she don't like the way he's been being treated. I always like the
I like real motherfuckers.
yeah, but I do like the box, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you gotta have alternative to how you automatically how you think. And I know what we do agree with. You know what I'm saying? Already, kind of like, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of trolling a little bit, but um this is just, you know what I'm saying? We taking a quick break. I just got distracted. You know what I'm saying? I seen some titties running by my screen. My bad.
No, it's facts.
Yeah, chick ass bitties too. Shit was crazy. I just seen that. You know, my bad, y'all. Let's take a break.
You know, you can be all the things you always wanted to be. Beautiful, sexy, easy as 1, 2, 3. Just let your soul go. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul go, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul go.
I'm in it for the long run, man. For the love, you know, for real though. My heart is attached to this, Marco. Oh, you know what? Let me let Marco up so he can say I told you so. You know, because I'm sick of Marco anyway. Let me just say that.
Right, facts. It's all right.
What's up, bro? Hello, Mike check 1 2. I mean, excuse me, Michael check 1 2 1 2.
Mike, check.
No. You can't come in here like that. Pause. Michael check 1 2 1 2. Michael check. Michael check 1 2. What is this?
Oh, you mean Michael check?
Michael check.
Michael check. Got
Michael
you.
check.
I overstand you.
Pause. Yo, listen, man. Okay, so listen. You know what? All troll bullshit to the side, because Saladin said that he don't understand your humor. He said our humor. What he said. Right? So what I want you to do is this, right? Nod
You
your
don't.
head. Okay, guy. Okay, cool. Explain what happened. Why did you send me a story about Kanye?
I gotta mute up. Hold on.
What are you laughing about? That's Kanye. Then you called me about this shit right here. My bad.
Word. Word.
My bad.
That shit caught y'all niggas off guard.
Caught me off.
Oh,
I'm looking at an
that shit was epic.
Yo, I almost wiped my phone off. I sprayed my phone.
Oh shit! I feel like I was making sound view and shit.
I sprayed my phone. This shit looks so nasty. I'm mad. You know how you want your phone to have graphics? I'm mad at the good graphics right now. Hold on for a second. So anyway, let's get back to business, bro. I was gonna end the show because of you. Because you know what? I don't want to hear I told you so. All right? But look, so anyway, my boy, he was telling me about this story about Kanye. right? So I'm like, all right, what's up with Kanye? He said,
And I I sent him that picture right there.
oh, I'm trying to get the focus in on his eyes. Because look at how serious in his eyes. Watch. Y'all can see his eyes? Can y'all get in the comments? Tell me if y'all can see his
No,
eyes.
you got to put it down. We're on his teeth, on his
That
mouth
right,
guard.
yeah, right.
On his grill, bro.
Right, say right there, right there, right there.
There you go.
Right
There
there?
you go. There you go. We're looking at his nose, up his nose right now.
Bring
Maybe I
it
got the
down,
phone.
family.
Maybe I got the phone. I got
Yo,
backwards. Hold
his
up.
top lip look like a clip.
No,
That's
no,
why I've been cracking the fuck up like it's real, bro.
no, hold up. Let me fix the phone. I got it now. I had it backwards. What happened? Oh, my bad. I got to put it down a little bit more. My bad. I mean up. Fucking. All right.
Camel lip. Camel lip. You got camel lip.
That's a clitoris right there.
What? That better not be nothing like that. You gotta chill with your language, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. Yo, bro, you gotta chill with your language, bro.
I got you, B.
Nah, man. The hell's wrong with y'all, man? Your language, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, Marco? You can't
People
say.
use different languages every day, B.
But anyway, he was telling me about this story about Kanye. So I said, you know what? And then now I go back to the computer. You hear me, Marco? And
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Yeah, tell me what happened.
it's unavailable. The video's unavailable. So I start
Right back.
immediately calling your phone off the hook. Boom, Marco, get up. You know what I'm thinking? I'm like, this nigga is right now going to buy a bottle of Moet. You know what I'm saying? To pop the bottle when I called. Boop. Well, yo, what the fuck is that in my ear? Nothing. That's nothing. God, what you said? Yo, Kanye video taken down, man. Yeah, I already know. I told you.
I be in the Matrix, man.
Yeah, copy.
I knew that shit was the motherfuckers is crazy though for that shit.
The funny part is that mouth guard probably costs more than mine's and your whole outfit. Probably so, especially the shit I got on right now. I got about like $50 worth of clothes on. So I'm just let you know. Let me see. Yeah, about let me know my pants 40, my shirt on Money Exchange.
Yo, you know what's crazy about that mouth guard?
Express.
Yo, Mac, you know what's crazy about that mouth guard? All NFL players gonna want to get that. Pause.
Facts.
$500.
It says look in my mouth.
Yeah, my upper lip. That's why he left his lip looking like that.
Exactly. That was a genius marketing move. He said, you know what, my lips can make this thing pop.
He said my upper lip look like a hymen. I'm gonna put Balenciaga underneath of it.
He's saying, please don't punch my teeth out. You don't want to get his teeth punched out by the people mad that he wore a White Lives shirt.
Yo, what's that red shit on the side though? Like
White Lives shirt.
Yeah, that's a mouth guard. He don't want his teeth punched out because people are mad that he wore the White Lives Matter shirt.
Ooh, copy.
And his jaw's been broken in the
You have to know how
and his
Kanye
jaw's
thinks.
been broken in a car accident before through the wire.
What? You know what? I was trying to keep my face on this. Okay, if y'all thought anybody was crazy on this panel, can you point to him? I'm just letting y'all know I'm pointing at Marco.
Benzo, facts. Kanye has all this money and nobody's telling him or buying him chapstick. Like, help your lips out, bro. His lips are looking a little bit neglected.
CarMax.
CarMax is $1.29. You can get a CarMax lip gloss.
No, you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about the place where you buy cars on the internet.
Oh, I don't know. What?
Motor oil. Anyway, I'm about to get up off of this, man. I ain't want to go this long. Pause. Gotta get off of this.
No, it's been grand. Man.
Dada, what up? Dada. Long time, Dada. Let's be real though. Hold up. Why can't the narrative change from what they're used to hearing? Blacks against whites, etc. I agree. What about people? You know, I do believe that I miss jail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I miss prison. Oh shit. Let me tell you like this, right? If
Yeah, you look, you unlocked up and my father was in there.
hey, listen to this. No, I think that Marco made a super dope point that I feel like there's two parts or two dimensions to Kanye. Kanye's like the ultimate troll, and he knows how to take the moment and create a
He's been
dollar.
like, nigga, get the shit right.
Look, I think that he knows how to capitalize off the moment. He's been showing that shit since he came out. He don't commit to nothing the next year. It's just like with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? He has his core values and core principles, and he'll say and do just about whatever the fuck he feel like it, especially if it causes a controversy. Like what he was saying on Drink Champs. There's a part where he decided, where he says, you know what? I just thought about this right now. I'm jealous of Jewish people. You know what I'm saying? I'm jealous. Why am I jealous? I'm jealous because y'all not, it's really a play at words. He's not actually jealous of you. What he's doing is trying to show that there's an inequality when it comes down how Jews handle their own and how black people handle their own. Jews handle their own by teaching them the value of money, stuff like that, keeping their business within the family, keeping the family structure together, not killing off the babies and shit like that. And I feel like we do the opposite. So this is what he's saying. It's a play on that. That's what Kanye's saying. That's all he said. And I don't have
George
to.
Bush
I don't,
doesn't
hold
care
up.
about black
I
people.
don't have to. I don't have to interpret that because those are his exact words. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Go ahead,
About
Marco.
black people.
What you said? Marquavius Jackson.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Michael, what's up, bro? I'm about to get out of here.
Nah, yo, listen. Yo, everything he said was profound today, man. And it just turned a lot of people's heads. Like a lot of people who thought that this dude was, he's a genius, man. Even when he speaks in his delivery, you can see like his brain is like, it's like rattle. If you watch the interview, you can see like it's so many thoughts going through the motherfucker's head.
Yeah, I agree.
He's a billionaire, bro. Like he's created a equal product like Jordan, and Jordan worked his whole high school, college, NBA, got a sneaker in '84, shit didn't stop popping. Like he went through all that, and Ye is almost as equal as him in a shorter period of time. So you got to understand, he's going through some shit in his head.
Phenomenally shorter period of time, and astoundingly.
Yeah, and think about it. He didn't go to as many practices and shoot in the gym as much as Jordan.
Yeah,
he didn't run up and down and do suicides. He went in the studio and got critiqued by other artists who thought that he wasn't nice and he was just a producer. Yo, Yeezy, throw that beat up in there. Wow. Yo, Yeezy, do that. They didn't know that this motherfucker was like, yo, bro, my vision is clear. Yo, there's a video, right? There's a video with him and DJ Who Kid. It was the night before he got into the car accident. It was in Los Angeles. And he says, yo, you know what's going to happen, man? I'm going to be signed to Rockefeller. I'm going to be down with Jay-Z. I'm going to be the biggest artist of all time. And it's on DVD. Everything that he said he was going to do, he did it. But now he just did it so fast, Max.
Same thing with Trump.
Yeah. This dude is bigger than life to some people. If they took all the Yeezys away right now and they took everything out right now, you just had to buy them from the people who already purchased them, shit would go skyrocket. He'd make people millionaires tomorrow. Think about that.
So let me tell you a story about Kanye. Like
Tell us.
3 years ago, I was having a really bad day, and I did a video and I tagged him in it and I said, wait till I get my money right. And I tagged him in it. And the next day he showed up in Utah and did a free Sunday service show. And I went and I spent 2 hours with him and the congregation, and I felt the Spirit, and I felt God with this man, and I felt blessed by him. I felt like somebody saw me in the Matrix and came and gave me a free concert, and my children were there. And I will always love him for being so vulnerable and so transparent. But he's chaotic, and he's triggering, and he's mysterious, and he's provocative, and sometimes he makes absolute sense, and then other times you're just like, where is his head? What's his reason for this? But I will never forget that day. It was like the most hushed, reverent. They walked through the crowds and met people. You know what I mean? He walked through the crowd. Like he is a genius. And
you know what that is? That's that P. That's that P. My bad. Go ahead.
The P.
Yeah, that's the P. That's what they call, pushing P.
Oh. Yeah, I never understood pushing P. I didn't ever understand what that was.
Yeah, I thought that lingo was stupid when they tried to come up with something new, but that shit was whack.
You whack. Pushing P.
But Ye is.
But yeah, I want to say something about the what he was talking about with the Jew situation. Like, I grew up in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and I grew up around Hasidic Jews like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And one thing they do teach their kids from young, bro, like to be adults, bro. Like, I don't saw like 6-year-old daughters take care of babies, bro. Like,
I think the thing with like Hasidic Jewish is like, they just keep everything within the community tight knit.
The Jews, they build each other. And you understand, these Jewish people own nursing homes. They own hospitals. They own Diamond District. They put their peoples on construction. Just keep going. If we could all do that, the black, the brown, the white, they could all do that, there won't be no competition. Everything's a competition right now. And the Jews right now, they taking over. That's what it is. Because they keep build the more they build, the more they'll put that's like a Aki. He comes from Afghanistan, whatever. Open up a corner store. And then, yeah, I know. When he opened up a corner store, what he's gonna do? He's gonna open up. He's gonna double that money and he's gonna open up another store right up the block. And then what he's gonna do? He's gonna put his son to work there. And then his cousins, they're gonna open up stores all over Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, and they're gonna keep it that way. They're gonna keep the money flowing and means their family.
That's on a lower level though. If you're talking about motherfuckers who got bread and they coming from whether it's Israel or Yemen, like, all right. If we're gonna talk about Arab, they don't build.
No, I'm just making a point. I was just making like a point that they like Puerto Ricans. Like, I'm gonna just say that Puerto Ricans. If I open up a store right now, I ain't gonna go and get my uncle and have him run my shit, cause he might fuck something up. That's how we thinking. Oh, nah, my uncle gonna fuck something up. But nah, they think like, nah, we gonna put my uncle there to work, and he's gonna work there, and he's gonna own that, and then he's gonna make that money, and they're gonna put their money together, open up another store. Other people don't think like that. All we think about killing, buying jewelry, fucking buying Balenciagas, and that shit on his lip got some shit on his lip. It's nothing.
Yo, Mac, can I ask you a question, Mac?
Yeah.
You don't think that what he was saying though is kind of like old news and everybody's in uproar about it? Like as far as like the all right, let me be more
I think
specific.
I think he been kicking the same shit, but
No, not with him. Like we've heard it all before. I'm saying I should have been more specific with my question. Like, yo, the whole we have to come together and like it's like today, motherfuckers realize like, yo, we need to start buying property and land. Like, come on, son.
Oh yeah, he's been saying it. Yeah.
Not even him. I'm just saying that it's been talks amongst us. We could be on a corner when we was 14 years old. Like, yo, nigga, we gotta buy ourselves out here. We gotta go get the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know we wanna. All of us when we was younger wanted to buy the crib for our mother before we.
This conversation always been.
This shit is old. Like, yo, we gotta stick together. Or Jews, we know Hasidic Jews. They stick together. We know this group of people stick. Like, why everybody in the uproar now? And if you listen to who people who are in the uproar, it's the younger generation. Nigga, we been knew what we have to do.
Now look, the only reason.
Can I ask a question, please?
Hold for 1 second, Brad. You got it after this, right?
That's my last question.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Brad.
Because people got wounded. We have generational wounds that people are healing from, and now we're getting strong again, and we're getting strong enough to implement and to manifest and to get healthy, to know, to take accountability and like know what we're eating, know what we're drinking, know what we're digesting in our minds. And we're not just regurgitating what we were taught. We're actually seeking to heal balance. It's all returning to balance. And it's all, it took years and years and years for people to heal from them putting down millions and millions of Native Americans and then enslaving Black people. I mean, they knocked us down and we had to get back up. Now that we're back up, we're strong.
Go ahead, Brad.
I can hear that shit.
Go ahead, Brad.
Native American, Black people. Yo, Black people ain't no such thing as a Black people. That was created by the Zionists who came by way of the Dutch. All right, 1759 is when they first indoctrinated it. So I hate hearing it. All right. So we have some clarity. The question I wanted to ask: why does everybody think because they feel or they think in certain ways based upon facts relevant? I understand the debate ideology, but listen to this. Right now, I can label 20 things that one individual did and one against everybody color, but y'all still support him. Kanye is in a position not to say what he says. All right? And you know what? I'm not asking a question, what I'm saying, I'm speaking. All right? And he says something, whether it be a ploy of the game or not, but only the woke are troubled by it. See, those of us who are awake or listening, we know what the fuck he's saying. And it's true. Now, there's labels for those who don't believe in what's physical and documented, but I'll be put together when somebody screams anti-Semitism. They're not Semites. You did not read the book Kessler, the 13th tribe? No, obviously not, because you know what? Some Palestinians still think they're white. You're not pure. Far from it. And Negroes, if you got a problem with that, if you call somebody a Negro or Black, 1920, 1960, another part, before the Black Panther movement was not about blackness, so they incorporated because of the media's interpretation for power. They all knew who they were.
So there's no real, the terminology Black was created?
Yeah, it's a creation. It's a great separatism. Because in 1900s, we was all rocking the boat. So Sasha.
And the thing is yelling at people and saying you can't hear that is shutting everyone down, because that's not how you educate people. And I'm speaking from personal experience.
I'm gonna speak like a man.
Okay, but I'm saying it. I don't know who you're speaking to, because I don't want to hear you either. I don't want to hear you yelling at me. And to the people who said I'm living in the past, I'm speaking from my personal experience.
You know what?
I personally
Now you sound
trauma
caring.
that I had to overcome, and now I'm strong enough to make conscious decisions,
You're playing
and I'm
victim
strong
now.
enough to take responsibility for my life. And
Why
please
You're
educate
showing,
me.
now you're showing your emotional
Educate me
intelligence.
that you don't need to get frustrated with me, mad at me, angry with me, or act like I'm the person that made
Nobody
you
asked you
plug
about
your
your
ears.
personal experience.
I don't
Yes, they
think
did.
Now you're asserting
They
yourself
asked.
strong.
They
You're
asked
asserting
why
your
people
feminine.
aren't. They
Yeah,
asked why
okay.
people aren't doing what we've
But
all
David
been
Rockefeller
told to do.
and the CIA, 1964, comprised ideology for feminism. The first, they must create an education system away from the trade schools. So listen, you don't know nothing. And if the Palestinian your little fake white privilege is bothering you, I'm right in you.
All right. All right. All right, check it out. I'm about to get up off of this. I ain't want to go past an hour and a half.
Men sound like men.
We always gonna have subjects that one person's not gonna be man, get your finger out my face. Can't hear what the man is saying. Yeah, I was catching. I didn't catch everything, but for the most part, I was asking him, is the terminology black a made up term? And he said, yeah, it's made up. You know what I'm saying? In order to keep us separate, just like a lot of this other propaganda news and a lot of other bullshit that derives to have us have a certain feeling. You know what I'm saying? Or certain idea about some shit. I think that the core of what the fuck I'm saying is that Kanye is saying that we are being controlled and what we're able to say. You know what I'm saying? And we've been censored by particular people. That's the gist of what he's saying. In my eyes, it doesn't have nothing to do with George Floyd or whatever. That might be the excuse on why they might take the video down, but I don't feel like that's the reason why they have a problem with him. They have a problem with him because if he speak like what Marco said about these subjects, we already was talking about getting money together and getting property and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? We already was talking about that shit. Feel me? Major salute. Salute. Tim TVN 24 hours prayers up. What happened? Put me on. Salute, salute, Red Wolf, salute.
Oh, you already know, man.
Appreciate you, bro. Like everybody know Duck, you know what I'm saying? She do a lot of homework. You know what I mean? I don't want to speak for her, you know. I'll be live in 10 minutes. I need to know what's going on. And it's understood. Oh yeah, that is some they talk I've been trying to get off this live for the last 20 minutes. Talking about this Kanye shit. I'm already gotta cut some pieces out because they said that they striking this video. So it is what it is. Anyway, I'm about to get up off of this. Salute to everybody that pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Jim,
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we trying to get off this shit for a little while. Salute Marco and salute Duck Duck Goose. You already know my love run deep. You're all right, and yeah, she might be angry, but all these subjects is gonna cause emotions. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has a different point. My thing is this: is he gonna run for president? That's really what I want to know. And is people holding him back because of what he said about the Jews or whatever? And then for the people that's going for Nori is foul, I don't think Nori got shit to do with this. You know what I'm saying? We out.